And welcome back, everybody, to round 3 or 4 of this continuous fight between grown men and gaming, that being the two ones that I truly do enjoy. That's going to be Crimsix versus Scump. I hope you guys are all doing well, breaking down the not so much drama, alongside that a second Call of Duty story in the back half of the video. But again, Crimsix and Scump continue to go at each other this time around. Yes, yet again, prompted by Crimsix, the villain who really seems to be pushing that villain card. And with that being said, I don't think he's going to be holding back any between now and when the season does begin, because he's been pushing this card so much and continues just last night on Scump's stream himself. If you guys did not see that, he actually took to his stream not to promote his own Scuff Gaming code, but yes, his teammate Clayster's. And he does actually say use code Clayster for 5% off Scuff Gaming products, blah, blah, blah. You guys can use whatever code you want, you know, Clayster, Crim, Scump. I'm sure they all have their codes by now. We found out later on, thanks to Clayster via Twitter, apparently he was saying use code Clayster because Crimsix, the term Crimsix, had actually been banned inside Scump's stream. Now, you think first off, without context, you're like, why would Scump ban Crimsix's name? Did Crimsix get in his head? No, not near as that, because Scump actually took to Twitter to clarify why Crimsix was banned from his stream. It's because Crimsix had actually wanted him to. He insisted to ban his own name in the chat, as Scump did go on to detail as to why. I'm not going to say this is factually correct, but if it is, Scump 1, Crimsix 0 for this one, as he goes on to Twitter to state that it was Ian who said to ban it because he couldn't give constructive criticism last year, obviously when they were all in the former Optic, without someone calling him the P word. So people made fun of him. I was being a good teammate. Hashtag build an empire. And again, I cannot clarify whether this is factually correct or not, but if it is, which it seemingly would be, then yes, Crimsix had his own name banned in Scump's stream to avoid hate. And, you know, Scump was being a good teammate back then. Maybe Crimsix not being such a good teammate as of right now, as they did continue back and forth a little bit on Twitter. Clayster laughed a lot in that tweet, and Crimsix did continue to reply. Ironically enough, on Twitter, he can't actually use the word Crimsix. He said use code Crimsix for 5% off Scuff Gaming products, and then a GIF, and that was really it. We had Scump fire back and talk about grown men in gaming, and I think honestly, with both those firebacks from Scump, the first of which being that he had actually banned Crimsix because people were making fun of him in his own Twitch chat, and then secondarily, he really responds to Clayster and says, is it that funny? Coming into my stream after talking all that smack to try and promote his own code? Hilarious. Grown men in the gaming community. Sheesh. And that's the drama. That's what we've come to right now for Call of Duty drama. I really am surprised by how well you guys respond to these videos, because the drama is so easy to break down, but there's so many thoughts about this, because when it comes down to this fight, I'll be honest with all of you, I think Scump takes the W on this one yet again, has very subtle comebacks. Crimsix is now pushing this villain card time and time again, and I don't think he's going to lay off the gas anytime soon, because he's already pushed it time and time again, not only against fans out there that are a part of the cult following, but now against Dashy, now against TJ, now against pretty much all the former guys that aren't TP alongside Formal and Karma yet, and especially targeting Scump in these last couple of weeks, time and time again. Villain Crim, it's here to stay. But if I'm being honest, guys, completely honest, and I know we enjoy the drama, I really do think that neither side of these guys have actually been offended by anything they've said so far, and they like the drama and they like the views, and we all like to watch it as well. So we're going to keep it. We're going to keep acting as if it's actually serious, but I really highly doubt that either Scump or Crimsix are highly offended by this. But when the season starts, I'm really excited for the actual rivalries that will form. We're going to see who's actually going to come out on top. Now, speaking of which, guys, coming out on top this week is not Scump and it's not Crimsix. It's our boy Parasite, another one of those guys, kind of like Aches, who's been very open and honest on Twitter. We talked about it a few days ago, where Parasite was going off about people like Censor, some undeserving subs out there, and substitute players across all teams as well. If you're not a main player, you're signed as a sub, you still get a huge benefit when it comes to Path to Pro points. Each pro was actually initially awarded 15,000 points, which meant if you weren't signed to a team, the grind was immense, compared if you were a sub player. You know, you really kind of got a lot of things obviously covered when it came time for travel to Path to Pro events. They have now officially changed those rules in favor of Parasite and others who did complain about this. Those 15,000 pro points have now been removed. Alongside that, there will be a weekly rollover whenever there's a 2000 series tournament. Those same pros will actually get 1,000 points. But when it comes to actually those points being applied to travel coverage or travel expenses, you have to earn those through the challenger ladder. So honestly, after all these fights we've talked about this week, and I really do enjoy breaking it down, I've gotten a ton of DMs for all you guys out there as well. You guys enjoying the content. I really do appreciate all of you. When it comes down to it, this week's fights, the winner is Parasite. Parasite took on Activision, or, you know, whoever I guess we're going to call in charge over there, and he changed the Path to Pro system. hey, keep on speaking up. It's pretty respectable. Until next time, I hope you guys all enjoy breaking down Call of Duty drama, banter, whatever you do want to call it, alongside other esports and gaming news here all day long. Until then, take care of yourselves, smile, drink some coffee, be friendly, and hey, use whatever scuff code you want. Really, I don't care.